What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another episode in Bacon's World. So, guys, last episode we got started on all this crazy redstone, and I'm looking forward to, as we go from here, to be quite frank, because this was without a doubt the most complicated part, was getting all the really, really complex timing is all in here already type deal, and the really tight compact stuff. So from here, as I said when we finished off, now I need to worry about basically getting these glass towers in here that are going to power our pistons for our machine. So I know, without even watching the video, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, right height. See, I knew the things, peeps. I knew the things. I can do some of this all by myself. Now we're going to need to go here, and we need to get one of these bad boys in right here. So the reason that's going there is you can see this is going to move and it's going to power this. And then the rest we need to build up from there. If memory serves me, I'm not quite sure how I'm doing that. I think, guys, don't quote me on this. I might be wrong, but I think what I have to do, I can't do. Crap! Yeah, I have to come out here to do this. I'm pretty sure I need one here, one here. I have no idea how I'm going to get that block. Yeah, I'll worry about that after. I'm pretty sure I'm doing something like this. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Well, let's look. We're basically doing the same kind of thing as over here. That's going sideways. We're going side. I think I'm too low here. I'm too low. We need to go up one. Or do we? I don't even know. I'm trying to wing this. I mean, I've watched the video a couple of times. I'll be honest with you. I've definitely watched the video more than once or twice. Let's see. We'll get that back. Yeah, I think I need to be here, actually. I don't even know at this stage. I'm totally guessing, guys. I think yes. Yes, I believe he does that. Then he does that, and then I'm pretty sure I have to come down here and get these in like so. I believe that's it. I'm not sure. This why, like I said, for this one, it's so complicated, and literally one small mistake and I will break the whole thing. So yeah, now that you guys got to see me fall, which I know is your favorite part of the show, we'll get these couple blocks and I'll check and make sure that I had that right there, and I'll be back after I get some more done. Oh baby, I don't even know how many hours this has been. It doesn't feel like that long, but I'm sure it has been. It's Mango's a madman. What can, I know I'm pretty good at my redstone and stuff, but Mango's a madman. He said it took him 20 hours to figure all this out. I don't think I could do this in 20 hours, guys. No, I don't think I could. It would definitely be more than 20 hours to design this. So yeah, that's the finished layout of where we left off. And he actually does screw that up in his video too. He only goes up 11. He's supposed to go up 12. So those are in the wrong spot. They're down there. But I'm not criticizing Mango at all when I say that. I'm just informing you guys, should you choose to take on this task. I fully understand the man must have had, like, I don't know, at least 50, if not like over 100 different clips to tie together for the video for this. Like, yeah, very easy to make a mistake in the editing process and miss something. Or in cases like something like that, like I know from experience, you would record it and then you would realize it, and then you would go back and re-record it. But sometimes you have so many clips, you don't know which one's the bad one that you need to delete, because you might not have figured it out until like 10 clips later. So you don't delete any, because you don't want to delete a good one. And then it's very easy in editing to pull the bad clip and not the good one and end up putting it in. Like, yeah. Like, just, wow. In addition to designing this, just putting the video together is a monstrous feat. So, you know, Mango, if you're watching this, which I'm pretty sure Ilmango is not, but if he is, wow, buddy, freaking amazing. Guys, like, seriously, if you do build this farm, let him know Bacon sent ya, and let him know I said freaking amazeballs. Because, yeah, it's thing. Anyways, so one of those was supposed to be a block lower. I did have the heights right, but one of them starts a block lower and has two facing up. And they face up into solid blocks, not observers, and pistons. The glass is the same, and then you just finish off with this. So I did that, and then basically I had to... let's go over here. I'm going through so much food because I keep fighting these guys and falling. Go away. I'm trying to record. So yeah, what I worked on after I finished that was here's about where we were on the video before, and the bulk of this is new. So we've got pulse delayers here on this end. There's a pulse extender and a few different delayers using repeaters, redstone torches, whatever, to take it up in different directions. You can see we've got this bad boy, which I haven't tied into yet, but it's coming up soon. And then we've got this bad boy, which is setting off another zero-tick generator. There's a zero-tick generator here. There's this going up, and all this is a mesh of wiring, which I ran off this, which I laid out earlier, which is a pulse, well, basically it is a pulse extender off one of the other zero-tick extenders. It's, well, not an extender, it's just a pulse delay. It gives 3 ticks of delay because 2 pistons, redstone block equals 3 ticks of delay going into that observer, sending the signal up. And then we got this repeater here going in and going to this redstone. And at the same time, we got more going on over here, going in that way. And yeah, it's a thing, peeps. What do you want me to tell you? It's a thing. Because I had to tie these in off that line, which, like, all this, and what that actually goes into, I don't even know if I can see it from down here. No, I don't think we can. That ties into our timer for the top, shooting off the dust and all the other things. Dust. Bone meal. Yeah. This is a little bit off center. Like in the test world, I was able to have this torch directly above that. So we had that up and a redstone block in between. But because we're off to the side, this would have gone like seated right in this section here comfortably, all these lower blocks here, and this would have been a block up. But of course my count was a little bit off. So I had to adjust this by putting that in there and dropping these blocks down, because we couldn't have this rail running next to here, because when it's off, we wouldn't want this repeater powering it during a cycle, right? That would kill the efficiency of our skeleton spawner. So now you know why I didn't connect the sticky pistons that turn this on and off, because I did have to cut inside to replace that block, and I wouldn't have wanted to do that with a bunch of skellies inside. Yeah, it's a thing. So that is basically like extending the 0-tick pulses with the appropriate timing, because you remember when we were inside this, all these walls don't move simultaneously, right? They have delayed orders. So that's all the elaborate redstone and multiple 0-tick pulse generators is basically just to get the right delay to the right stack of pistons in here at the right time, and then have it fire up 0-tick pulse to send the 0-tick pulse up to move the pistons, because we know the special property of 0-tick with pistons is it can leave blocks behind, pull blocks, etc., and also move really fast. So to get the efficiency, he had to take advantage of those mechanics. And now, where I just left off before I brought you in, I just finished running this wiring here. So you can kind of see where we lay here. The inside corner of the farm is going to be like right above. There's our bone meal insertion point. Remember? I had mentioned that. So you can see the hoppers running around there. So basically the inside walls are going to be like right here, right? The edge of this carpet. Actually, I don't have the carpet now, but we could technically do that for visual, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. And we'll do that for visual right now while I've got you on camera. So why the heck not, right? So if I remember correctly, yeah, it's right there. So we're going to have rows of pistons on either side come out in that direction. And then the rest of this is going to be carpeted off, because nothing needs to move there at ground level. The rest are going to be up at this level. So this starts getting the wiring to this side and this section, because we're going to have the logs that push out this way and come out in this early direction, and then we're going to have our feeder over here, log splitter, that pushes, and our TNT blast chamber back there, and that'll just basically be open space. But whatever, we cut into it just because, you know, easier that way. All right, guys, so yeah, most of the heavy circuitry underneath is done now, which is great, because that's the tricky part, you know. Like, well, I started with a stack at 64 blocks, and I mean, I've got like a couple over there for, you know, climbing and stuff, but most of them got lost just pillaring up and down doing this stuff. So yeah, as you can see, same kind of pattern continues that we have over here. Really, like, all of this on the sides is really just delays and 0-tick pulse generators that run off our comparator clock, which is buried in there, right? That's kind of what I showed you at the beginning when we first started doing the underside wiring. And for the most part, like, the rest of this is just using pistons and observers and repeaters and stuff to cause various delays to get the timing to each of the channels. So we've got our last glass one. No, I've got another glass one on the front yet to build. Yeah, there's one more glass that I've got to go on the front for. At this stage, I believe I can pull that out. I'm pretty sure, anyways. I might, end up redoing this, but I think this section of the wall is done. I'm gonna leave this open because I have to connect like my levers and stuff, and I think what I want to try and do, you notice I stuck them there for now. I want to see if I can get lighting in for them. I can't remember if I can or not. I'm gonna have to like double check his wiring to see if it interferes. But from memory, I'm pretty sure I'm going this way next is the next stage, and that is setting up for the next tower. And you can see I wanted to point this out before I close it in. Yeah, I'm getting confused here. So you can see we've got these two big towers here on the side. Both are just redstone dust wires. Okay, that one's connected to that to update to push that row back down. Again, to toggle the pistons from that side. But this one here is all... Let's go up so you can see. Pistons, repeaters and wire. And that's actually going to connect into the logs that we're pushing out into like next episode, I'm hoping. I think we're going to get this done in this episode. Next episode, I'm hoping we're going to start doing the log splitter, is what I like to call it. It's going to take the tall rows of logs and shift them from a vertical to a horizontal line to feed into our big explosive boom boom chamber. Yes. So he worked that hard to compact it that he's actually using the wood we're farming as part of the redstone circuit, which I really thought was a cool part of his design. Some others would argue because it's not as neat and pretty, but whatever. The impressive part about this design is how compact it is for how fast it is. That's what I really like. So I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me, that I think I'm putting this here. I'm like positive I remember this part. And from there, I'm putting an observer there. And that's actually going to detect an update from the hopper getting locked when that redstone dust goes off. And I think I got a block here. And I'm not sure where I go from here. I just know this is the starting of the wiring on this side to get my glass tower up here. So I'm going to cut and I'm going to get back into that. For the most part, like, once I get this tower up, really what I have to focus on is getting the pistons in and like the internal walls on the sides. Most of the complicated wiring at this point is done, which is great because that's the uber time consuming part. So yeah, I'll BRBs, peeps. All right, guys. So one more round, getting closer. So I've got the back end wiring pretty much done now. You can see same thing as on the other side. It's basically just, a couple of towers of redstone dust going up, and then there is a pulse limiter that cycles here just to keep them from firing too often. And then if we go in here, you can see all they do is they extend out to that repeater and add right here. So you'll get two stages of the pistons pushing out, right? Because you've got a dead spot. So from that wire, this wire, so on and so forth. Now he had an ender chest right here. I don't find that particularly useful because, well, one, we're in our main base. We're going to put like a foyer area out in here. and we're going to be doing our bone meal and all that kind of jazz out here. So I figure I'll have an ender chest out here. I'm not going to need one inside the farm. So what I decided to do was just put a regular chest here for extra sapling storage. I mean, we've got one down here for sapling storage, but once we have an excess of saplings, I'll keep that stocked up as well. Just because most of the time I'm going to run spruce, right? That's the wood I use the most. It's kind of my all-purpose. And you get a ton of saplings off it. And a good amount of wood off it too. So I'll be putting that in there. So I can't, for the life of me, to be honest with you, remember how I'm configuring the pistons and observers here. I think I've got like a row of pistons at the back here with observers in front, if I remember correctly. And then maybe just another offset row or something on this side. I don't know. I don't even remember. I'm going to have to watch more video and figure it out. But yeah, that's basically how the back end looks. And then you can see I finished the glass tower here. So we just ran a redstone and there's a sticky with an observer that's going to pulse that, fire it up, and then the downwards runs off that pulse back over there, fires through a bunch of repeaters to push this back down. So yeah, really not that complicated. Also, this 2 repeaters 4 tick was here. That one was 1 tick. My memory was a little fuzzy. Woohoo, I'm so excited. Okay, I got the last of the wiring in here. We're like down to placing pistons now, which is amazing. So yeah, at this stage we can actually fill all this in. Yeah, that can go in there. Yeah, logs go out there, but I believe we can have a couple here and a couple here. Close this all in, make it look pretty. Whoops, ghost flying. And then the expensive part. I'm thinking I didn't grab enough blocks here for this. This is the expensive part. So on this side it is doubles. And yeah, do how do I pretty sure I need to temporarily put that there because we need to go bam, bam, and then let's grab regular pistons. Bam. And then I think this one has to be 10 high. Yeah, 10 high. Now herein lies the problem. We gotta go up like this, right? Yay! It's beginning to be a farm, peeps. What is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This the 5. So yeah, I believe it's the same over here and over here, or something. I don't know. I'm gonna get them all in. I'll be RBs. Yeah, it's thing. So yeah, doubles with the triple being the wood, and doubles there, a row of doubles there, offset there, doubles back in there, a row of doubles there with another offset row of doubles here. Yes. You see? Can you see? You can see. That's the thing. And yes, obsidian as well, because obsidian is maze balls and stuff. Yeah. Wood, and then double on the back there. Stickies, those are going to pull the logs in. Those will obviously push them that way. And I think the next step is filling that in with logs to start the system with. I'm not sure, but I know I've got to like get some observers and that kind of stuff going in here yet. Okay, so finishing touches. I decided to go with birch. He uses acacia, but you know, we've got so much white going on here, I figured the birch would be better. Yeah, it's a thing. So I just brought this up, and yeah, I wanted to show you. He kind of forgot about these observers, which sucks a little. So yeah, I had to go and put those back in. Which, man, oh, I broke my stickies. That should be fine, right? No unintended consequences here. Yeah, no, we're good. Just that keeps, spawnable blocks and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Also, he forgot you need a glowstone there for the light levels. And I think that's it. Oh. No, we need observers there too. Dang it, Bobby! So it looks like, yeah. Let's get up there. Let's see if we can rate in the glass. Perfect. Let's take those. And so now I'm going to have to replace all those pistons too, because yay. I haven't seen him do this in the video. I just know, based on the wiring, logic would dictate. Just kind of like before, I should have known, based on the wiring, how I was laying out double piston extenders there, and I was like, one's offset, I can't remember which. I should have known. It's so obvious, based on the wiring. Maybe it's not to you guys, but it was to me once I thought about it. So much fun. Maybe we can kill two birds with one stone here. You know that? Did I lose? Yes, I lost a couple in there. I'm running low, so I'm rather concerned about that. Okay. Now, if we switch that to that and that to that, because we do have to do this side with the locks, right? So if I'm careful about it, we can do it this way. Yeah. Yeah, I caught it because I'm amazeballs. I think we're coming up on the end here. Yes, that's 10. So this needs to go up 9 to the last piston location. And then in here we can pretty much just fill the rest of this in, if memory serves me. Yeah. It's a thing. I'm not upset that he missed some steps. I mean, like I said, doing one of these is a tutorial for something this big is insanely difficult. So, cut the guy some slack, okay? Jeez Louise, guys. Now, pretty sure I know from experience that at this stage we have to get, I believe it's at that height, we have to get the sticky piston thing that shoots down in here. So I'm pretty sure I just center this in like so. Yes. Yes. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah. I'm just going to make sure I have this at the right height and that kind of stuff before I put the obsidian in. Because, taking obsidian back out sucks donkey doo-doo. I'll be RBs. Okay, I think we're ready. So I've got the roof on. I ran around. He does have a few spots that weren't like sufficiently lit. So I added a glowstone block there. I did slab some stuff up top just because it was definitely spawnable. Yeah. It's thing. And I was wrong on his roof. I had to go 2 blocks up. So it's a good thing I checked before I did the stuff and things. So let's see. With the lighting as is now, this should be 8, right? Yes. Okay. So it looks like it's good, even with that part open. We've got the lighting done properly, but yeah, you need carpet in here if you build it, because one of these blocks is actually a 7. Odd that he doesn't mention that. So I do have all the saplings. And I want to make sure this works. So I'm thinking let's throw the bone meal in here, and it's going to be loud, peeps. But we're going to do a trial run, and then I'm going to finish doing the wiring for the acacia and all that jazz. So yeah, as it stands. Oh, I never thought to check this, which I probably should, because some of his other light levels were off. Okay, no, it looks good. So do I have any bunk in there? No. Let's try it out, peeps. What? One more? Amaze balls. Peeps, we have a functioning wood farm. Oh yeah. Dude, get out of my grill. This is a wood farm, not a slime farm. So there's gonna be, I mean, obviously we've got a lot more units, but now that this is done, I know where, like, I can lay my lighting stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that for sure in streams in the coming days. So now that we know that's working good, I'm gonna get the last 2 switches hooked up, and then we'll probably call it. All right, guys. So she's like done. She's done. I did change some of the wiring, but we should be able to confirm if we come in here now and have a look. Okay, slime blocks there. We want to do oak. There we go. It comes down. And we want to do, say, spruce. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know why it bugged out earlier. I'm not sure why. Oh, because I decided at the last minute to change the block setup to observers. That's probably what bugged it out. Just because he had redstone dust up here, and I don't know, it's like such an expensive project already. Like, who cares? Plus, you know, with observers, I don't have to worry if I ever get water up here. It's not going to break the flying machine. So this is just a really simple flying machine. So the pulse sets it off. It'll come down, and then next time when we pulse it, the pulse will send it back up. And obviously there's an observer or an obsidian right at the top to stop it, and obsidian at the bottom to stop it, so that we're good. And my measurement on height was right, because that's where I had planned for the block to be, is literally right beneath those bad boys. So that looks perfect. Now, I did change my own wiring down here. Can we? Yes. So, I don't know. I was down here doing the acacia one, which you can see runs down here, fires this off, pulls the redstone block back, and then we got this locking repeater setup going on here. So it unlocks that, and there's a pulse here for the whole speed thing. It'll unlock that, which will allow that through, which connects. all the way up in here to a redstone dust via this repeater here. So the timing's in place there for acacia, which you only need, by the way, if you're doing like the TNT blast chamber. It's to slow the acacia production down enough that the TNT, dang it, I always forget about that the TNT blast chamber can actually handle. That is specifically what that is for. So I'm happy, guys. This is, we've tested it out. It's working. See, like, you don't really hear anything other than that redstone. You could use a cauldron if you wanted, but I failed to see the point. Redstone blocks are cheap enough. I have enough of them. Beautiful. So it's done. It's ready to be encased in and to do the add-ons. I am freaking ecstatic, guys. So last episode, I forgot to put the thing for his spruce only farm in. So I did put the simple oak and birch in. But if this is too intimidating and you want simple ones, I'll add the spruce one to the down there today as well. Smash that like to help others like yourself who might enjoy the content find the channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that sub button for more videos, people. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.